Less than a year after sending us to Egypt with Origins, Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed series is journeying into ancient Greece for Odyssey. Despite the short gap between Origins and Odyssey, Ubisoft's latest Assassin's Creed has been in the works for 3 years. The game is set in 431 BC, which puts the game right at the start of the Peloponnesian War, where the competing city-states of Sparta and Athens fought to establish broader empires, and ultimately ended the golden age of Greece. But don't go into this game expecting historical accuracy. This is a world of mythical gods, underwater cities, and suitably epic action. You can choose to play as either a young man or a woman from Sparta, who survives as a mercenary after being cast out from their homeland. The two characters have similar paths, but unique experiences along the way. Taking cues from Assassin's Creed games of the past, Odyssey offers up a full open world to explore. Greece is a far smaller country than Egypt, but it has thousands of islands, which is perhaps why Ubisoft is putting a big emphasis on naval combat this time around. Your ship is your home in Odyssey, and you'll be able to customize it and recruit a crew before exploring and fighting on the water. While that may sound a lot like 2013's Black Flag, Ubisoft isn't moving backwards. It's actually pushing forward with the idea that Assassin's Creed is an RPG, with choice at the core of the game. During an E3 presentation, the company emphasized that RPG this time means more than just progression trees and new gear. It's about deciding how you play your character and move through the story. While in the Origins you were able to define the moment-to-moment action, in this new game you'll make decisions that will impact the narrative and the world as a whole. There's going to be over 30 hours of what Ubisoft calls interactive storytelling, with a new conversation system that will let you make more meaningful choices throughout the world, and plenty of cinematics to go along. You'll also be able to build relationships with characters. Ubisoft said you can even make deep and meaningful connections with Greek philosophers. It's all sounding very Mass Effect right now, although don't go in expecting a sex scene with Socrates. Being set in a time of war, Odyssey won't enforce a strict moral code, and you won't have to obey the rules of the Brotherhood. But if you, for example, destroy a house during your travels, a bounty might be placed on your head, and other mercenaries will try to hunt you down. We've barely scratched the surface of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I played a short section of the game, a side quest set around 20 hours in on the island of Thelos. The game is gorgeous, with excellent animation, environments, and lighting, but there were boundaries to where I could go and what I could do. I can't wait to see what else I could explore in the future. At least my character was leveled up and had plenty of combat abilities. I mostly spent my time killing fools and getting killed too, but nothing can top that moment when I was able to bust out the Spartan kick for the first time. It was so satisfying to see that Athenian warrior fly off the cliff. I'm looking forward to doing more of that when the game drops on October 5th.